Listen up. Listen up. Philadelphia, sometime after they stole the sky. Nothing but neon and misery down here. Listen up. My sun-deprived siblings. True light isn't gone. It's just on vacation. Don't look so gloomy. It's time to look on the bright side. Get it? Bright side? Nobody laughs at a street preacher, especially when the mechanical overlords crash the party. Attention, citizens. Mandatory worship commencing. Unauthorized light source detected. Surrender the artifact and bow. Bow with these knees? Not a chance. Rust bucket. They wanted my life. So, I decided to give it to them. You want a team? Catch these raids. Error, obstacle, overload. That's one thing. And just like that, I became the most wanted man in Shadow Philly. Now, that is what I call a light show. Fleeing the scene of a crime is a lot of cardio. Keep moving, folks. We got a bright future ahead of us. Fugitive identified. Lethal force authorized. Lethal force? Sounds a bit dark. Let me lighten the mood. Just a little flick of the wrist. Warning, visual sensors compromised. Watch your step, Rusty. You're looking a little burnt out. Saving the day is actually pretty easy. I was feeling pretty good about myself. Everyone okay? No extra holes in anyone. They call themselves overlords, but they really can't handle the spotlight. Surrender immediately. Oh, great. More fiends asking for an autograph. Yeah, I had this totally under control. Sorry, boys. You're just not that right. I was practically ready to start signing autographs. Just stick with me, folks. It's smooth sailing. Fugitive, squadron, intercept, upgraded, plating, engage. Whoa, shiny. Did you guys get a wax or is that factory default? Time for the classic flash and dash. Lights out, tin cans. Wait, that usually works. Light dispersion, successful, commencing eradication. Okay, tough crowd. Let's try not to panic. If I can't light, I just have to bury it. That barely made it out in one piece. Flashy tricks and bad jokes aren't going to cut it. How am I supposed to fight an entire army? I couldn't fight an entire army head on, but I could pull the plug on their sky shield. Stand back, folks. I'm about to blow some fuses. All it needed was a little cellular surge. Let's shed some light on the situation. Yeah. Like a pirate beat. Then it flew. Starlight, the real thing. For a second, felt like a king. See? I told you guys things were looking up. But true light attracts the darkest monsters. Anomaly detected. Commencing containment. Oh, this is a very big barrel. Hey,
energy siphon engaged.
It was just pointing the light. It was draining everything. In a heartbeat, the stars were gone. breach sealed, shield integrity restored. No, not now. He stares dull. Carved this from 4-point PNG, and so was my only weapon. Prepare for extraction. I thought they just wanted to keep us in the dark.
Prisoner secure, entering the neon spire.
What are you doing to them? They weren't just blocking the sun. Worship accepted, prophecy in progress. They were farming us, feeding our forced prayers directly into the Zenith machine. All my jokes, all my street preaching, none of it was enough. You're nothing but a giant glowing parasite. Immenting final extraction. Submit to the grid. I don't think I am compatible with your system. I couldn't just teach people to smile in the dark anymore. I'm going to tear you apart, cable by cable. I had to break the machine, keeping them trapped. Threat detected. Initiate purge. The entire city was a battery, and it was time to pull the plug. Come on then, let's see how much power you really have. I didn't have my light anymore, but I still had 2 good fists. Take this, you oversized toaster. Physical impact detected, no damage recorded. Turns out punching solid metal is a terrible idea. Ow! Oh, okay, bad plan. I begged the relic for just one more spark. Come on, shine, just a little flicker. But it was completely dead. The Zenith machine didn't want to kill me. It wanted my faith. Exceptional energy reserves detected, commencing harvest. It drank in every ounce of my belief, every hope I had for a brighter tomorrow. Power surge at maximum capacity. My own strength was being used to lock us all in the dark. Rerouting power to Sky Shield Network. When it was done, there was nothing left. I can't. I felt them. I tried to be the hero, and I just made the cage stronger. The light really was gone. Resistance neutralized. Return to worship. And for the first time, I didn't have a punchline. The relic wasn't just a battery. It was a mirror. It only reflects what we believe. I was trying to be a one-man sun, but you can't light up the dark all by yourself. Hey Philly, I know the service here is terrible, but you don't have to leave a tip. Prisoner re-engaging, cease vocalizations. I didn't need them to fight. Why did the sun never go to college? Because it already has 1,000,000 degrees. Come on, that is comedy gold. I just needed them to remember how to laugh. You are a great crowd, much better than the stiff behind you. Fear powers their machine. Joy breaks it. Error, worship yell, dropping, faith diverted. The people were taking their power back, and the relic was happy.
Did someone order a surprise?
Critical threat level detected. Alright, good job. Time to play your election field.
I had an entire city back in the
Or not. And this machine energy overload. The relative and turned it into supernova. The sky woke up. Now that is what I call breaking the glass ceiling. For the first time in generations, we saw it. The real sun. It was warm. It was perfect. Not bad, right? I told you it was just on vacation. The darkness is now gone, but we still have a lot of rebuilding to do. Alright, who is ready for some highly enlightened comment? But we don't have to do it in the dark anymore. Why do some beings make terrible agents? Because they're easy to spot. Philly finally has its like that. And I am going to make we never use it again.
And stay tuned for the tribute.
I had always fantasized about being able to write a book that was impactful to the world. With my disadvantages, I didn't believe that it was possible. And then one day I had a inspiration where God told me to write, and I did as I was commanded, and I began to express my mind. I began to express my feelings, and my imagination opened, and people came into my life to help me with the structure and the editing, and just trading ideas with me on how to make the books that I was writing better. And as a completion of writing the books, we were able to have them published.